My name is Djagali, and people usually call me DJ. I'm 23 years of age at this point in time, and I was originally born in Lismore, and I grew up around the Grafton area about, it's just a little ways out of town called Copmanhurst, and then I'm about 15 minutes past there, up on this really nice mountain ridge, and I probably grew up there for maybe I don't even know, but then I went away to boarding school and then came back after 6 years, and I've been in the area ever since. Yeah, I went to a boarding school for my later teen years. I was there for about 6 years, I think, from the age of 12 to 18, and that was where most of my influence came from. When I was at boarding school, it was an agricultural boarding school, and it wasn't something I was particularly interested in because it was very heavily not agriculture as in gardening and that type of stuff, but selling cattle and shearing sheep and doing all that type of, and I wasn't too inclined. But there were a group of us that would particularly take our time to split away from that and create some music and art, and that was where I wouldn't have done that if it wasn't from the people that I'd met there that decided that this was something that we could do, and we can just do it in our rooms on our laptops and make a hit song in a matter of a few hours. My interest in music was probably inspired by a lot of my family that was surrounding me at a young age. A lot of them are very musically talented and inclined in that sort of area, and I just sort of took it upon myself to have a bit of fun with it, and I actually really enjoyed it. I was around 10 or so when my grandmother, my father's mother, she decided. She's a flamenco Spanish guitarist. She used to play classical music quite well until she passed away. But at that age of 10, she was just I'm going to buy you a guitar, and if I do buy you a guitar, will you play it? And I was okay. And then the first thing I learned to play was flamenco guitar. So it was already just, pretty much the start of it there. Yeah. My mother was a reasonably significant influence on my artistic expression because it kind of gave me an example of showing that you can follow what you love and have that freedom and be able to do it and make a living off of it if you put your heart into it enough. And her father, he was a brilliant musician as well, so I'm sure I get a lot from her side of the family as well as dad's side. So In the long term, I would probably not I used to pursue kind of getting like famous or taking off in a sense and having, you know, a bit of a following a lot more heavily than I do now. So at this point it's kind of like me just engaging as much as I can with the music industry around me, and wherever that takes me is probably the best part about it.